Texas. No hold 'em. So lay your cards down, 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 down. So park your Lexus and throw your keys up. Take a round, 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 round. And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance with you. Come pour some sugar on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be a bitch, come take it to the floor now. Woo! One step to the right, we headed to the dive bar. We always go with nice. Ooh, run me to the left. This ain't Texas, no hold 'em. So lay your cards down, 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 down. So park your Lexus and throw your keys up. Take a round, 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 round. And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance with you. Come pour some sugar on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be a bitch, come take it to the floor now. Woo! One step to the right, we headed to the dive bar. We always go with nice. Ooh, run me to the left and spin me.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Welcome back to My Sweet Perspective. If you're new here, my name is Ashley, and this is a place where I give my take on all things TV and movie related. Y'all already know it's Saturday. Honey, it's the weekly check in. I've missed y'all. There's a lot of new people here. So I just wanted to come on, see how y'all are doing. Y'all know what the weekly check in is. We talk about how y'all are doing, talk about how I'm doing, talk about what we done watched this week and what we have planned for the future. So come on in, come on in. Hey Monique 69 Ways. Hey sis, how are you doing, girl? How you doing? Are y'all getting out to the movies this weekend? Have y'all watched anything amazing? Drop it and let me know. If you are in LA, in California, impacted by the wildfires, let us know as well. I just want to check in, make sure everybody is doing well. Good morning, good morning. Well, good afternoon now. It's 12:16, child. Hey, Darfalina. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, books, gurs, and purrs. Good morning, everyone. Just listening while my cats lay on my lap, thwarting my plans to wash the dishes this morning. Them dishes can wait. Them dishes can wait. Yeah, because as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to go right back to my coloring books because the hobby has taken over. Hey, Demarcus Vaughn, how are you doing? Happy Saturday. What's everybody got going on today? What's everybody got going on today? Books, Girls, and Purrs. Thank you, girl. Thank you. They coming through. I think it's the Married at First Sight content. Those videos are doing really well. So I definitely am going to lean into that a little bit more. But a lot of new subbies in a short amount of time. I'm grateful, honey. I'm grateful. We needed it over here. We needed, listen, growth lets you know you're doing something right. And so I always take that as my cue to continue on and carry on, baby. Because if they take away my TikTok, Lord, if they take away my TikTok, Jesus, no. Hey, Vicky. Hey, sis. Hey, y'all. Hope you are doing well. Hey, Miss Benz. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're having an amazing Saturday. If you're new here, this is the weekly check-in I do every Saturday around noon, where we just check in with each other, talk to the other sweet peas, see how everybody's doing, and I also let y'all know if I watched anything good that week. Hey, Demarcus again. Ashley, who was your favorite rapper in the 90s? Busta Rhymes or Method Man? Baby, there's no comparison. I'm staying with Meth my whole life. Like, now, Busta did have some nice, moments, some danceable hits, right? But it's always going to be Meth for me. Method Man, Redman, that was my era. I'm going to stay over there with them. Hey, Jeff Dean Ridgeway. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out to you and happy Saturday. Yes, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hey, Greta. Hope you are doing well. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Lord, have you heard what happened to Busta Rhymes and Method Man? What happened? No, but DeMarcus, you know you're my inside scoop as far as what's going on in the news. I don't know. Let me know, though. Let me know. Vicky J says, yes, I'm going back to these studies. Enjoy this cloudy day. Enjoy the study time, girl. You so close. You are almost there. Keep pushing, keep persevering. You're going to get there and it's going to be amazing, honey, once you arrive. It's rainy down here. And so I'm in the house, but I mean, I'm in the house anyway because y'all, it's sickness and disease out there in them streets. So I stay in the house. Can you share what coloring books you're using? I'm in Los Angeles, but I'm fine. I'll be going through my clothes and books later to put together a pile to donate. Yeah, and I've been thinking, I don't know what other things that we can do. I know that we can Cash App, we can Venmo. There's some local organizations, churches, shelters, things like that. That are collecting, of course, money, food, toiletries, things like that for people who have been displaced. I get all of my coloring books, well, the majority of them on Amazon, and I'm into like the cozy, easy, fun coloring books. They're typically between like 5.99 and 12.99 a book. Yeah, I stay over there with them. There are some really, really good individual artists, but you have to go to their websites. But yeah, girl, I'm loving the coloring hobby. Monique says, I'm supposed to see that Issa Rae movie one of them days this weekend. Yeah, I'm thinking about it too. I talked to Bay about it and he was like, girl, I'm not going to see that. What else is at the movie theater? So I'll probably end up seeing that one solo dolo. But they're saying it's decent. They're saying it's a decent watch. And I think it'll be fun to talk about. Me and Tyra were talking about that last night. So definitely on my list. I don't know. I'm taking this man out. His birthday was the 8th, and we didn't get to go out to celebrate his birthday officially. So I'll be taking him to Korean barbecue at some point this weekend, and hopefully we'll get to see a show. Hopefully we'll get to see a show. But yeah, it looks good. It looks promising, child. But what I really want to know is what have y'all watched this week? Network TV is back, y'all. Will Trent is back in the building. Found came back. I haven't had a chance to watch that yet. The Rookie is back. Listen, Network TV was winning for me this week. I'm really enjoying The Pit on Max. That's a brand new show. It just premiered. It doesn't really lend itself, I don't think, to like a group discussion. But if you want like a gritty medical drama, The Pit is good. And it's starring Noah Wiley. The same creators of ER created this. It's just more graphic, right? But it's really, really good. I binge watched Young, Famous, and African. If y'all don't know anything about me, know this. I am a Nollywood girly. Okay. Anything, even though they're in South Africa, I'm going to watch everything African that pops up on my Netflix. And so I binge watched the third season of Young, Famous, African. It's messier than ever. I'm really, really mad that Andile was not back because he was one of my favorites. And I think I'm toxic because I loved Andile and I love Diamond to this day. And Diamond is so problematic. Diamond is so problematic. Okay, let's see. Demarcus says Busta, what it is right now, got arrested for assaulting his assistant, and Method Man beat down his daughter's ex-boyfriend. Well, I mean, was Meth wrong though? What did he do wrong here? Busta Rhymes, yeah, I've heard all manner of things against Busta here lately. A lot of secrets coming out. I don't know. I don't know. I do. I love I have online coloring apps. I enjoy them. So fun, so relaxing, so meditative, Like when you just kind of need to release, it's like a stress reliever. It's all of the things in one. And I feel like if you're coloring on your iPad, it is way more cost effective because I just paid one time for Procreate and you can really put any pages in there in color. So that's nice too. But something about the physical, I like the physical too. Let's see. Definitely Found. I need to watch it. I need to watch it. Even though Gabby was pissing me off this first half of this season, I need her to get her back together. And I need villainous Zach Morris. I need more of him. I need to see way more of him. I love Will Trent. Will Trent is good. If y'all aren't watching Will Trent, what are you doing? Go watch Will Trent. It's one of my favorite network TV shows right now. It's basically the premise of Will Trent is like he is a detective. Like think Monk, think just think any of like the non-traditional detective shows where they were kind of quirky, had their little things, but they were really good at solving cases. That's him, and he's part of the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, and he's got his own personal issues from his past because he was a foster kid, lost his mom very early, and you're just watching him and his partner Faith, played by Iantha Richardson. Shout out to Iantha, girl. And you're just watching them solve different cases and how it kind of encroaches on their personal lives. But Will Trent is that girl. Love Will Trent. Hey, sissy, praying all is well. You know you're in my prayers. You and mom, and hoping everything gets worked out very very quickly for you guys. You know a show is good when you think you're toxic. Listen, I know I am. For liking platinums, diamond platinums, very toxic because ain't nothing right about that man. But it's just something about him. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but he take down everybody he get a chance to. Any woman he see coming his path, he love them down. Will you check out the movie Back in Action with Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz? I plan to watch it today, but you know I won't be talking about it. I probably won't be talking about it. But I'm gonna watch it because you know I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna just see. I'm gonna step over there. I'm nosy. I'm nosy. Darvelina says I've been binging Will Trent this week. I'm on the finale of season 2. Okay, you're close. And then once you do that, you only have a couple episodes to catch up on in the current season. But this last episode, it was good. It was good, girl. I enjoy it. Greta says I love Will Trent too, and he fine. Like let's talk about just how fine he is. Like, I'm over there. I'm over there. Love him real bad. Making some chocolate chip cookies from scratch while I listen, but I will finish Will Trent afterwards. Oh, I want some chocolate chip cookies, Darfelina. I want some chocolate chip cookies. That sounds so amazing. It sounds, and today is like a perfect baking day. It really is. Hey, pretty girl. How are you doing? Happy Saturday. Hey, everyone. About to indulge in some banana and cinnamon pancakes with sausage. How's y'all's weekend going? Child, I got up this morning full of motivation, full of energy. I made grit bowls, which are amazing. Basically, I do my grits because we don't put sugar in grits in this household. Okay. As for me in my house, it'll be savory grits every single time. So I did my grits, my special grits, because they're undefeated. We have some sharp white cheddar cheese, a fried egg, and some bacon, period. In a bowl together. You make it do what it do. It was great. Crowd favorite, but pancakes sound amazing. Thank you, Sissy. I appreciate and I love you to the moon and back, and I love you right back as well. You didn't get a notification. Girl, I popped up spur of the moment. I was in there coloring and I was like, am I going to pop out or no? And then I was like, yeah, I need to. Not only because I just love y'all so much, but we have a whole lot of new people here and I want them to get the vibes of the sweet peas. You know what I mean? And feel welcome. Like, um at the time I saw the time and jumped over here. Well, I'm glad. See, that's what is good also about being consistent with the time. If it's always around noon, y'all always know. Like if even if I didn't get a notification, pop over there. But I need YouTube to stop playing with me and stop playing in my face when it comes to these notifications. Latoya says, I have so many shows to catch up on. Girl, I know. I am ready for Raising Kanan to come back. I am ready. Y'all, we're gonna dive into Harlem. And I just don't even know. I binged it. Y'all were there. We binged it on the Discord the last couple episodes. And child, I'm interested to see what they're gonna do in this last and final season. Yes, Will, he is nice eye candy, honey. Quirky and all. Demarcus says, I'm definitely ready for the movie The Girl in the Garage with Paige Hurd. Yep, and Stephen Bishop tonight at 8 a.m. on Lifetime. And I might do something special on Discord. If y'all are interested in that movie, drop a one in the chat. Drop a one, drop a one. Um, because we might be able to do something fun over in the Discord with this one, because I think I already have it. Oh, did someone say cookies? Yes, Darfelina over there baking. Bacon from scratch, like we like it. Book skirts and purses. Oh, Darfelina, cookies sound delicious. And some Cafe de Ola. Okay, okay, here. She said, here, fine, get out of my face. Sissy, your nephew just gave me attitude again. Come get him. Drop him off. Drop him off. Like y'all, Latoya got the cutest puppy. the cutest puppy in America, and I want him. He is beautiful and gorgeous, sleeping all hanging off his baby bed, everything. I'm just hooked. I'm hooked. I want him. So come drop him off. I'll meet you halfway. Auntie baby, I'm coming. I'm on my way. Hey Tony, good to see you. Hey, congrats again on 6K. I'm so happy for your success. Thank y'all. Listen, thank y'all so much. I'm grateful, y'all. And we're almost at 6,400 already. Like we just hit 6K and we're already at 6,400. So 7K is right around the corner. I'm elated. I'm here for the growth. Okay, a couple ones in the chat. All right, y'all know what it is. We'll have to set something up over there on the Discord. Latoya, and I haven't forgotten how to make a killer, how to catch a killer. That South African show I've been wanting to show you guys. We're definitely gonna do that this week because I really want to watch it. Sissy said, I'm ready for 5 Heartbeats, my favorite. Listen, if y'all are not members, consider subscribing to the membership so that you can watch along with us in the Discord tonight. We will be watching the 5 Heartbeats by unanimous decision because, girl, didn't nobody want to watch Sparkle 2012, whatever it was. I'm just in it. I'm a purist, kind of like I'm not a huge fan of remakes, especially when it just doesn't hit the same. That original Sparkle, it's gonna hit. It hits totally different. Like it's gonna hit you in the gut. You are going to feel, sister. You're gonna feel all that pain, all that anguish, honey. You're gonna feel Satin in his evilness, and the other version of Sparkle just doesn't do it. It just doesn't. It just doesn't hit. You know. Hey, that girl from yonder. Good to see you. Good to see you. I watched the Jerry Springer doc last night, and my God, listen, that director, producer that they brought on is a maniac. And my question is because I watched it too. Y'all know I don't miss many documentaries. I definitely watched the Jerry Springer documentary. The fact that Jerry was over there with those hookers that came on the show, why was you over there with them hookers, Jerry? Jerry, off the show? A disaster waiting to happen. But no, his producer, they were unscrupulous. They were terrible. When the one man talked about one of the producers talked about the girl, trigger warning, y'all, essay, all that. But her father was her, and he goes to the hotel to get them, and the father is there in a towel. Baby, listen. I was outdone. And my thing is, how did Jenny Jones get taken down? Right? Because there was a situation, if you don't know, Jenny Jones was a TV show from the 90s. And I was watching another doc like last year sometime, and it was like, the problem with the 90s or whatever. And there was this episode that she had where there was this reveal your secret crush, right? And so the crush was there, but his crush turned out to be a man. And that was extremely taboo at the time. And the man who was brought on as someone's crush ends up unaliving the person who, it brought him to Jenny Jones. Jenny Jones got basically canceled after that. She couldn't get back any rhythm. Like the show was over after that. But then you have damn Jerry Springer over here with that whole woman man love triangle thing. And that man took out his wife, took out his ex-wife. And Jerry kept on spinning like nothing ever happened. Like it was crazy. Also, the whole rivalry that he had with Oprah. What the heck? Because Jerry knew what it was. But I think this documentary, because I always pretty much viewed Jerry himself as kind of innocuous and, just whatever. But when you look at it, he definitely was profiteering off the pain and anguish of the less fortunate. Like he was definitely exploiting these people for a bag, a big bag, a big bank. Okay. A big bag, a big bank. And it's disgusting at the end of the day. And the nerve of his daughter writing letters to people, girl, stay out of grown folks' business. Milo is a hot mess. His little 2.5 better sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Ashley, you got to explain to me about the word feminist because I don't think that feminist is a bad term. I would love your opinion. I don't think the term itself is bad, but if you look at the roots of feminism, who started the feminist movement, and their ideals, principles were primarily focused on a certain group of women, not all women. That's why I kind of relate more to a womanist perspective. But I mean, in and of itself, I don't think feminism as a term is necessarily bad. It just isn't too much in alignment with everything that I believe. Like I said, I believe in equality and choice for women. Period. But all women, not just a certain select subgroup of women. You know. you know and then it's like, what type of feminism are you speaking of? Because like, I am fully assured and confident in the woman that I want to be, in the roles that I like, even in a domestic sense. Like, I'm totally fine with that. I just think women as a whole have the right to choose what that's going to be for them. You know what I mean? But like I said, if you look at the roots of feminism, you'll get what I'm saying. There was just a lot of inherent racism in the original feminist movement, in my opinion. It wasn't about every woman's rights, it was about certain women's rights at that time. Oh, sissy, don't do auntie. Look, I'm not gonna do Nippy like that ever. I love her down really, really bad. Like, if we would have said, let's watch the Cinderella with Brandy and Nippy, let's do that. But baby, just not that sparkle. What did I do? What about Unhinged? What? Um, Facts, Ashley. They moved too quickly on that hookah story. Listen, or the man with the horse, trigger warning. Like I said, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. That whole Jerry Springer doc is like his show. It's purely shock value, in my opinion. But they were condoning that mess. Listen, that girl from yonder. I'm just ugh. She says, I remember that Jenny Jones scandal. It was big news. Like, Jenny was canceled. I got it, sissy. I got it. Book says, that girl from yonder, Drunk Branthas, was talking about that doc on their channel. Jerry was wild. Baby, that producer was wild. I loved Jenny Jones and Ricky Lake. Baby, Ricky Lake was my that was my after school delight. That was my after school delight. It's white make privilege. I mean, it listen, white male privilege for sure. The original date for Raising Kanan to drop was March 9th. I would not be surprised if a trailer drops on Malcolm May's birthday on Valentine's Day. I'm here for that. Okay, March. March is just right around the corner. It'll be here like that. I'm ready. Do y'all remember the episode when Geraldo got into the fight with oh, girl, yes, and got his nose broke? Absolutely. That girl from yonder. Preach, Ashley. Listen. That's why Alice Walker came up with womanism. Absolutely. Intersectionality. Yes. Pretty girl says, speak on it, Ashley. Feminism wasn't started with us in mind at all, and still doesn't really cater to us. That part. Why is the orange man getting inaugurated? They said they want to move it. Why is the people were saying, "Oh, is that what the name of the movie is?" Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna write it down. Unhinged. Critical thinker says women's suffrage, slavery abolition are not inclusive. Say that. Say that. Say that. I believe that women, yeah, and I do too. I just think when we think about terms and we think about movements, it's important to understand the nuance there. And I don't know, like, it's just, yes, books, skirts, and purrs. This feminist has been weaponized to gatekeep, unfortunately. That part, yeah, and that's it. Not to get all deep and political. Yes, that and Beverly Hills 90210. Beverly Hills 90210 was my ish, the original, and Melrose Place. Because don't sleep, because I had no business watching either, but I really had no business watching Melrose Place. I think I would have an entirely different experience as an adult watching 90210 and Melrose Place. Jenny Jones is a black woman, or no? That no, Jenny Jones was not a black woman. Jenny Jones was not a black woman. We'll have to find some old clips and episodes. Jenny Jones show It was fun to me. Jenny would check people like Jenny Jones. It was cool. It was par for the course of that time. All of them ended up getting really silly and salacious at a point because they were all just competing to see who could be the most outlandish. But no, blonde hair, blue eye, Jenny Jones, honey. Thank you, Jeff Dean Ridgeway. Yes, go on and hit that like, share, comment, do all the things. He said the channel is cool. Thank you. Thank you. Hey Toshiba. So what I missed? Not much. We've just been talking about network TV, feminism versus womanism, like, just some light work. Everybody's baking. Darfeline is over there baking chocolate chip cookies for all of us that she's gonna send out. She dropped a few in the chat for us. That and Melrose Place. Listen, I am here. When I tell y'all, I told y'all before, and I didn't really go deep with it, but I literally, for the first time last year, sat up and watched LA Law and got my entire life. And I really want to see how, like, a series review of an old show that's streaming now would do on the channel. I don't ever see anybody doing that. Like, an episode by episode breakdown and review of a show that was out before YouTube. You know what I mean? I think it's a cool concept. I think I might try it. I might, Anaya, hey girl, hey. It's good to see you over here. Anaya, I think we met on the TikTok. Hello, hope everyone's doing good. I love your hair, Ashley. Thank you, girl. It's doing good. I'm seeing so much growth with my locks, y'all. And y'all know I do my own retwists and everything. And honestly, I hadn't done a retwist in forever until this January. I'm gonna try to do better, like every 8 to 10 weeks, do my retwist because I'm seeing the growth and I really like how they're maturing right now. I could not, I could not stand Kelly and Heather Locklear because that's the original privilege right there. Both of these heifers, because Kelly was diabolical, playing in everybody's face. I don't know, y'all. I think Beverly Hills 90210 would trigger me, because Luke Perry's gone, like Dylan, and Dylan was my guy. Like Dylan and David, those are my two boys from Beverly Hills 90210. But I think it would be, I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know what you think. Uh, Books, Girls, and Purrs. Now, Melrose Place was good for slapping people, if I remember correctly. I think so too. It's been years. And like, even when we did the retrospective or for the first season of Insecure, it was like, oh, how everything has changed. Like, I remember this so differently. So I really wonder how it'll be different now. Sissy, how long have you been growing your locks? So I started these locks, I think it'll be 2 years in May. I believe it'll be 2 years in May. But I didn't start from ground zero. Like my hair was already natural, and I started my locks with 2-strand twists, like literal 2-strand twists, and I just let them go and do their own thing. And I would do my little retwist ever so often. It was a dragging process, but I'll have to post some pictures. They still didn't have much hang time. I think I had about this much hang time. So this is considerable growth. This is considerable growth, and then you can factor in like shrinkage and all that. So yeah, about 2 years. Yes, y'all hit the like, subscribe. We trying to see, girl. We trying to get to 10K, and don't let us mess around and get to 10K. Y'all know I'll have an outlandish goal for the end of the year. Let's see. Melrose Place was that girl back in the day. Listen. That girl from yonder. It could compete with any show today. LA Law was so good and dramatic and messy, and it tackled issues that are, I mean, I don't know, that's a sad, commentary for the state of the world that these are the same issues, but they were avant-garde. They were moving in directions. Like the first episode, you're going to be clutching your pearls. Like we might have to do something because I feel it in my spirit. I think that would be fun. I did that with New York Undercover. Now that was my mama's show, and I used to sit up with her and watch that faithfully, just like she would have me up watching Walker Texas Ranger with her. New York Undercover was that show, but it's been so many years. I'll have to go back. I'm here for it. Yes. LA Law was great, but I really loved Boston Legal. Listen, Boston Legal is that girl too because I love Spader. I'ma love him. I loved him since the 80s. I loved him since damn, what was it? Pretty in Pink. I like James Spader. I like his bad attitude. I love him in The Blacklist. And he was exceptional in Boston Legal. And then but I loved all of those law shows. I think, and that's David E. Kelly as well. And I also loved Ally McBeal. Ally McBeal was my show. Ally McBeal, Boston Legal. I like the legal shows that had like an air of whimsy. LA Law's LA Law Serious is not kind of in the same vein, but Boston Legal, Ally McBeal, really good, really really good. Demarcus says Gail Bean and Tristan McWild's movie Both Eyes Open aired yesterday, and I can't wait to see the movie also. Okay, is that a theatrical release, Demarcus, or is it streaming? Because I'm gonna need them to put these things on streaming. Because it's not a lot I'm going out the house to the show to see like that. Mm-mm. Super. Thank you so much for the $20 super sticker, sis. Thank you for being you. Oh, thank you, sis. I appreciate you so, so much. Y'all don't know. Them super chats help in the clutch. You hear me? Thank you, Demarcus, so much for the $4 super chat. I appreciate you so, 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 so much. Books, Girls in Person, New York Undercover. Yeah, I think this Both Eyes Open is like going to be like what, like a thriller mystery? Is it like horror adjacent? I'm interested to see what she's gonna do over there. I love Gail Bean. I love her. And she's beautiful. Like I just love how she looks. I hated Heather Locklear since I started watching Dynasty reruns. I need to get on. See, and that was the other thing. I was like, Dynasty, the original Dallas. I think there's a lot of good content there, and I don't think people are touching it. Not the way like I would approach it. Dylan was my boyfriend in my head, and I loved Brandon also. They did Brenda so wrong. So here's the thing about Brandon. Mind you, Brandon is aging so well. Brandon is aging like fine wine in real life. What was his name? Priestley. Brendan Priestley. That's his name. Jason Priestley. He's aging amazingly. There's a show on the CW called Wild Cards, which is really, 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 really good. Y'all should check that out. Well, I mean, it's CW good. I don't want to say really, really good, but he looks really, really good in it. But during the show, y'all, I ain't want nobody's Brandon. I did not want Brandon, baby. I wanted Dylan and I wanted David. David, when he got older and would like got out of that geeky phase. Oh yeah. Brian Austin Green was my man in my head. For real. but and Dylan was always been him. Dylan gave you like that James Dean, like he's finna be bad, but he's kind of good. He's got a good heart, but he's misunderstood. That girl from yonder says Melrose has a rewatch podcast with some of the original cast members, like the OC did as well. OC was my show too, because I love Seth. Adam Brody to this day could get it. Just sitting that right there. I love Adam Brody. For real. Okay, yes, we did meet on TikTok. I hope they don't get rid of it. Anaya, listen, I will be like, so here's the thing. I have peace. Like, I'm not, anxious or anything. Like, I really don't feel like it's going away, but it would be devastating. There's 44,000 people over there, followers over there on my TikTok, and it would be sad because whenever you're in the content creation space, you want to diversify, right? Like you never want all of your eggs in one basket in terms of generating income. And so like TikTok for me income wise wasn't as consistent as like YouTube is, but baby, like I had some good months last year. We had some $2,200 months, we had some $1,600 months, $1,200. Like listen, it wasn't a drop in the bucket over there. And like any brand deals or sponsorships that I got last year were from TikTok. So like that would just be sad if and that's like just the biggest thing I've built from the ground up. So it would be, but I learned a lot. Like I'm grateful. I'm grateful for it. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's going away. I hope not. But child, we'll see. We'll see what they do. But I just don't have it in my spirit like it's going away. I don't know. Latoya says September 5th made 3 years for me. I had cut all my hair off 6 months prior, so they ugly phase didn't bother me. I think when you'd already gone natural, like for me, because I did a big chop and my hair was this short. Like I cut all my hair off. before I went natural. And I think if you've gone through that, like the short lock phase, don't bother you at all. I agree. Am I still unsynced, y'all? Let me know if I need to refresh. Like if my lips aren't. I see your message, Sissy. If I'm not synced up. You know what was a classic? Silk Stockings, and was. And I thought Silk Stockings was a fever dream for me. They had like that hard saxophone music playing. I don't know any of these shows y'all are talking about. Melrose Place, New York Undercover, 90210, and all the rest. I'm sorry, I'm just a baby. You are a baby, pretty girl, but we gonna put you on. That might be like a fun Discord night, like just to watch like vintage. I guess they're vintage at this point. Vintage TV shows, nostalgic TV shows. I don't know. Walker in when the eyes of the ranger are upon you. Listen. Oh, I couldn't stand Dr. Quinn. My mama loved Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. And that man with that hair, with that long hair, she loved him. And they came on back to back. That was Saturday night. Not sure if the West Wing holds up. I never watched West Wing. And I've heard that it's got all sorts of accolades, like that it was an amazing show. I just never watched it. Ally McBeal, don't get me started. Baby, if you want to get your whole life and laugh, Ally McBeal was that girl. Like, listen, and what is the black lady's name? I'm trying to think what her name is. And she turned out that she was bipolar in real life. You know her from Jason's Lyric. You knew her from that movie Divas with Nicole Ari Parker, which is a long story. I can't think. You know her from Love Jones. She was Allie's best friend, and I feel like she made the show. That girl from yonder says David E. Kelly was always in his bag and was. I know Chuck Norris with Walker, Texas Ranger, and my mom still likes to watch till this day. Listen. Hey, Miss Benz. Hey, Miss Benz. Thank you so much for the 9.99 super chat. I just came across your videos and I really like this. Well, you are so welcome. Y'all make her feel welcome in the chat. Like, this is the community. Like, we disagree, but we still love on each other. Everybody's respectful. Like, we don't tolerate the foolishness. So I'm so glad that you made your way over here. We are glad and grateful to have you. It's a fun time. I promise it's fun over here. But you guys, I'm going to refresh my screen. So I'm going to play a little thank you to make sure that I'm synced up again. And I will be right back.
No hold 'em. So lay your cards down, 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 down. So pack your legs and throw your keys up. Go round, 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 round. And I'll be damned if I can't go dance with you. Come pour some sugar on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be a bitch, come take it to the floor now. Woo. One step to the right, we headed to the dive bar. We always thought was nice. Ooh, run me to the left and send me Texas. No hold 'em. So lay your cards down, 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 down. So pack your legs and throw your keys up.
Okay, y'all, let's see. How am I now? Am I synced up yet? And if that didn't work, child, I don't know. This restream, honey, plays in my face, but we're going to persist. Ms. Ben says, thank you again so much for the 9.99 super chat. I love this weekly check-in. Every Saturday at noon, we're going to check in and talk to each other. Thank you. We do appreciate you so, so much. Pretty Girl says, Brian Austin Green, Megan Fox's ex-husband. I think I know him. He's all right, but we got to remember all these names for the next 5 minute live. Well, so here's the thing about Brian Austin Green, baby. It was a moment in time because he was like, he was one of them. I mean, because he was into his hip hop bag, he was into his music, he was gonna dance. Like it was an experience. I don't know how well it aged, but in my 9, 10-year-old mind, he was him. Critical wants to know, has anyone noticed the lack of legislation protecting Americans while they fight over ownership? You know, nobody's paying attention to anything else other than the TikTok ban right now. It's a perfect it's a perfect tool and mechanism for distraction, because if you think about it, so they say there's 170 million people over there on TikTok that are users. And then if you think about all of the people who are content creators, a lot of them make their full-time living there. This is the only thing people are focusing on. They could sneak in whatever they wanted to right now and no one would be the wiser. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Scandal is one of my favorites. So, fun fact, I did just start again for the second time watching How to Get Away with Murder. I had only ever watched the first episode. I think I'm 3 episodes in now and I'm trying to get there. But Scandal was I loved Scandal. Scandal, listen, them first couple seasons, they were cooking with hot grease. Listen, hot grease. Hey, Roses Bud. Happy Saturday. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. And you asked about Love After Lockup, and I'm going to watch this episode and I will do like a first 5 episodes of this season recap or something like that just for you, Roses Bud. Just for you. Because I said I wasn't getting over there in them prison streets. I reviewed Prison Brides, that Lifetime thing, and them heifers got crunk with me. And like y'all know I don't cuss, but I almost had to put my faith on the side and get them together, because heifers, there's no way you come on an internationally syndicated show and get mad when somebody is giving commentary on your choices and these broke down terrible men. Like, no way. But I'll try to Live After Lockup. We'll see. We'll see. My attitude, I'm not tied all that tight sometimes. Y'all know how I am. We didn't had a whole live just responding to them cast members. Like, oh my goodness gracious. Lisa Nicole Carson, that's her name. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Her name was Lisa Nicole Carson, Ally McBeal, Jason's Lyric, etc. See, I knew her IMDb, that girl. I just could not think of her name, but thank you. Oh, goodness gracious. Yes. Let's see. Okay, I'm good now. I'm good now. I'm good. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, Luke Perry was fun. Oh my gosh. I'm still sad. I am still sad about Luke. That was untimely to me. It was really sad. Gosh. That was it was like just an era, like the fine men like in the early 90s, they were just being taken out randomly. So I mean he did live. I mean, but just to 50, that's young. That's so young now. Let's see. He was doing collabs with Far Side members, Brian Austin Green. Okay. I mean, because listen, talented and fine. Pretty Girl says, quick reminder. We're watching the 5 Heartbeats tonight together. So you must become a member, even if just for one night, but I guarantee you'll want to stay. That part. So what basically happens in the members only watch alongs? Of course, we watch along publicly. Or no, on tonight we don't do that. We just only watch for members only. So on YouTube we're streaming, and then if you are a member, of course you come over to Discord and we're actually playing the movie and watching it all together there. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Family Matters was a cool show, and it's funny. I think I might go back. I think I might go back to Family Matters, because after I've heard everything about Jaleel White, honey, and how he was coming for his TV mama, talking about he wanted a melee. You was gonna beat up Harriet, Jaleel? Like, I don't know. Urkel was gonna beat up Harriet? I don't know. I have to go back and watch it with fresh eyes. Fresh eyes. Okay, so here's the thing. Bruce Willis, I stand. I am so sorry for everything that he's going through right now. I pray for him and his family, Demi, all them kids. Like, it's devastating. It's devastating what's going on with him right now. Um, However, it's always going to be Kevin Costner for me, whether he chooses a good or bad role. I don't care. I love Kevin Costner down. I do. Dances with Wolves, Bodyguard. I love I even watched that Horizon, an American Saga, which is 3 hours on Max. I watch him. I watch him in Yellowstone. Like I love Kevin Costner. I don't know. I love him, but I love Bruce Willis as well. And I don't know what his prognosis is with this condition, but I think anything is possible. I hope he gets some healing. Y'all, Miss Benz is already subscribed over here. She is over here. She's been since earlier this week. So she's already locked in. Let's see. Never got into Family Matters, lean towards the Fresh Prince only the first 3 seasons. Family Matters, Family Matters is an acquired taste. I don't know. Some people consider it Grail, like a part of their lore, of course. I don't know if I don't know. Because it was on TGIF. Y'all remember Friday nights, it was like Step by Step, Full House, Family Matters. That was like the lineup. Um, I don't know. Like I said, I'm looking at it with new eyes. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. Oh Lord, critical. You gotta break it down for us because I don't be knowing. I don't be knowing what's going on with the people. Kevin Costner will always be that guy. Lawrence Report says, I met Ashley on TikTok and now it may not be Lawrence Report. Keep hope alive. Like, I honestly, here's what I think is going to happen. I think Biden, of course, said he's not going to do anything with it. He's not going to enforce the ban on the 19th. Now, I think he needs to give, the last thing I've read was that he needs to give TikTok and them more concrete assurances as far as the penalties and fines that are present under this bill for them not to go dark. But I think even if it does go dark on the 19th, I think Trump will do this as a goodwill thing. I think he'll definitely either extend it for the 270 days, or he'll overturn the ban. I think they're just seeing what they can do. But Lawrence Report, but we're here now. I am glad that we came over here. I'm definitely glad that we came over to YouTube, um, and started building here. I watched Horizon to listen, and that was just part one. They're gonna have 2 other 3-hour situations. Critical says I have no tolerance for Costner, Cruz, Ford, or Hanks. Well, dang, what Harrison and Tom do? What Kevin here? I don't care about Tom Cruise. I've never been a Tom fan. Sorry. But I did like Tom Hanks. I did like Harrison Ford. Did like Kevin Costner. What did they do? Lord Jesus. Hey Rico. Hey Rico. I like Family Matters until it became the Urkel show. And it did. And it did. I still just want to know about this melee. Why were you trying to have a melee with Harriet? I just need to know answers. Critical says they make me snooze with the overacting and privilege on full display. Well, they are. But I know that Kevin has done work in different communities. I know Kevin has done work to support and hire people, So that's all a little bit I know. But yeah, I've loved Kevin since Dance with Wolves, honey. I was over there. I was over there with him. Let's see. I love Jason Statham. Also, have you all ever watched King Arthur: Legend of the Sword? The lead OMFG. You talking about fine in that movie? Oh Lord, no. Now I've seen a lot of iterations of King Arthur, but I don't think I have seen Legend of the Sword. I'm gonna have to Google it. Google it. I think they're gonna keep it to the end. In the end, this is just grandstanding and posturing for sure. Well, I mean, they really don't want everybody on the red note. Child, I made me a little red note account and I'm like, what am I doing over here? They like, y'all were really mad and upset about everybody going to the Chinese app. Now people are really going to a Chinese app. The only concern I have with red note is that American people, especially those on TikTok content creators, talk about a wide variety of stuff. At the end of the day, China is a communist regime and you cannot be over there doing everything that you do on TikTok. You can't. They not gonna go for it. Totally different Pretty Girl says, I think Cheeto Man might save TikTok only for his teenage. You know what? And see, and that's what I really think it's about, Critical. I think this was definitely posturing, like that girl from Yonder said. It's definitely a power play from like Mark and all them, which I think is sick. Because what do you want? You want a monopoly in the social media space? That's just greed to the millionth degree. Complete and utter greed. It is sickening. It's sickening. The Lawrence Report, right? For sure. You and the girls discussing one of them days movie. Yeah, as soon as we see it, as soon as we see it, we were just talking about that earlier. I said I might have to make a solo trip to the movie because that man is not gonna see it. He's not. He's not gonna watch that with me at the show. I have never seen How to Get Away with Murder. It's it's something. I'm really trying to get there with it, but people love it. I got a lot of suggestions to watch it. That girl says Zucker might try to buy it, but he's already on the radar for antitrust because of that's what I'm saying. Like, sir, how much do you want of the pie? Like, it's greed. Sit down somewhere. And don't nobody want to be on Facebook. Damn it. I honestly want to delete Facebook. I'm like, why am I even over? Like, I'm never over there. Now, IG, like I like IG, that's fine. I like threads, that's fine. But they're harder to get monetized on. I still haven't gotten monetized on Instagram, child. I'm just trying to go where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside. You know? Forrest Gump has a special place in my heart. Jaleel White looked like he has a big ego. I mean, but what has he done since being Stefan Urkel? What has he done? Exactly, pretty girl. I was like a melee. Oh my goodness. Oh, not Travis Fimmel. Oh, baby, because we can go over there. We can go over there now with Travis. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Red Note is putting us Americans up on game. I mean, it is. They're teaching you how it's done. And everyone's so kind over there. Sissy just sent you some pictures. Okay. Let's see. China opened the eyes of American TikTokers who jump ship. I'm just not interested in one of them days. Yeah, I've heard mixed feelings and thoughts about it. I don't know. They say SZA, excuse me, is a natural. They say she's a natural born actress, child. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, this. Oh no, 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 no. King Arthur, that's Jax. Charlie Hunneman. If y'all have never watched Sons of Anarchy, I need y'all to get your life together. I really do. I need you. And I'm not even that type of girly. I'm not bikerboys.com. That is not my ministry. And it's very Caucasian over there. It's very Caucasian. However, Sons of Anarchy is probably one of my top shows of all time. As far as the investment that you have in it, as far as the storytelling, as far as like you are literally hooked. Like you're waiting with bated breath for every single episode. Peg Bundy over there. Again, Charlie Hunneman is over there. Like, I love Jax Down real bad. That's who is starring in King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. Yeah, Jax is fine. You think he fine over here? Go see him in Sons of Anarchy. And I will never forget the Opie scene. That Opie scene lives with me to this day. When you watch a ton of TV, and y'all watch a lot of TV as well, but when you watch a ton of TV, you know that it's so easy to forget. Like your brain has to make room for more storage based on how much you watch. At least that's not scientific, y'all. That's just my personal theory. And so, like, if somebody asks me about a show, a season one of something that I watched 5 years ago, I ain't gonna remember everything. But baby, Opie, Sons of Anarchy, that is one that has left an indelible mark. The way that I boo-hoo cried. I'm off my soapbox now, y'all. I'm off my soapbox. Mm, 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 mm. Red Note users were helpful for the most part and exposed the huge difference and discrepancies between our governments. Absolutely. to fight. Now he wanted to be the last airbender. He wanted to get his anime on. Like, he wanted to get his anime on. Oh my goodness gracious. Trump better be on guard with, oh Lord. Okay. I don't even know what a collections agency is. I've seen American TikTok users try to explain our government and lifestyle, and they're so confused. I guess it's not a thing over there. You're probably not allowed to have past due bills over there. They probably regulate everything. Did you hear the news about A Different World finally coming to Netflix next month? It's about damn time. I've been without A Different World and my little episodes forever. I had to go to Philo and watch them just as they aired regularly. I don't like that. Who are we talking about? Did I get lost in the sauce? We know she's a natural born liar, so acting would be a good pivot. What? Oh my, oh, SZA. Lord, is she a natural born liar? Oh Lord, I don't be over there except for the weekend. You're like 9 to 5. I'm the weekend. That's as much as I know about SZA and broken clocks. Um, yes, go watch One of Those Days. We watch other mainstream nonsense often without complaint. That's true. I just really wish it was streaming versus a theatrical release. I think it would have done better if that was the case. But I don't know. They went out for Wicked. They came out for Mufasa. Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. They come out for what they want to come out for. Hey TP, what's good? What's good? What's good? Happy Saturday. One of those days seems like a Friday knockoff, just with female main characters, like an unofficial sequel. I don't know. I just want Issa to come back with a good old series, with a good old well thought out series. That's what I want. But I know I have to catch up on White Lotus because I think we're going to be tackling this next season that comes out. I know I need to catch up on Yellow Jackets. I haven't watched a single episode, and I know the new season will be out on Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up. You said it's way different over there. They don't work 40 hours a week and still have money. No homelessness, no thieves, no taxes. And a lot of foods we eat over here are banned over there. Absolutely. I mean that it's what it is over there. Um for better or for worse. But then you think about they are limited in what they can say, what they can talk about. So I mean, I think it comes with its own set of issues, but seemingly they look happy over there. I mean, but those are the people that we see. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always like an underbelly or undercurrent of things that we don't have access to and we'd never be privy to see because that's the way their government is set up. This ain't I won't support the culture moment. I'm just not interested. Just not interested. But Dom did a review on his channel, Screen Static. I think in his channel is his channel. Yeah, Screen Static Studios is Dom's channel. And I saw he's back, y'all. He's back. He had taken some time away and he's back now. So yeah, if you're not over there, go check Dom out. He has a really neat perspective and he's very charismatic and funny. Technology is on the 10th power, that part. But OMG, A Different World. Now that really takes me back. Listen, I speaking of which, yeah, I might have to have a whole little binge of A Different World because we're still planning to talk about it. Has anyone seen Gladiator? I've seen the original Gladiator. I still haven't seen this Denzel version of Gladiator yet. I've heard that it's a pale comparison. Like I feel like it's the same movie in a different font and just not as good. I don't know. Same, same, same. Seasons 2 through 6. I mean, 6 gets a little wonky for me because them new class, I wouldn't, they were kind of funny, but I still need my core group. So really, seasons 2 through 5, I can watch. You can drop me off anywhere in there, and just play, and I will be satisfied. One guy said a lot of things they have told them about us is 100% false. Well, you know that they're going to keep something secret. And everyone has mandated health care that is paid by the government. I'm sure. You slept through it. Vicky J cracking up. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Like I said, I created a red note. I haven't really posted anything over there but a picture. So, I mean, I'm gonna investigate some more and just see what happens. But I just, and then I don't know what the monetization process is, baby. Everything is in Mandarin. I can't read Mandarin. And when I tried to copy and paste something and put it into Google Translate, that was a disaster. So I don't know. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know, but they fashions are fashioning over there. And the men's a big fine, the ones I've seen. Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. I'm not going to see that. I've never seen a live action Lion King movie at all. I think the last live action Disney, like the convert, from animated to live action, was probably Cinderella. And I enjoyed the Cinderella live action, but that's probably it, y'all. I don't be over there like that because I really just feel like just leave them animated ones alone. Like I just really want people to be in their creative bag and bring us something new and different. That's what I want. That's what excites me. But I don't know. Was it good? Did anybody go to Mufasa? I know some people were like taking their kids to see it a couple weekends ago. How was it? I didn't care for Jada Bumper and the new crew joining later on. It made sense that incoming freshmen make a splash, but it didn't click the same. It wasn't the same synergy. It wasn't just the same, and you like, of course, seeing the OGs like, moving into their lives and what they were going to be doing. But I don't know, like the whole, y'all know I love Billy D. Williams. I love Billy D. Williams, but it just didn't hit. Like it didn't hit the same. Like when they all move into his house and they're roommates together, and we had what's her name? Taisha Brown. What's her name? What's her name? Lena's roommate, Charmaine. Charmaine, Taisha Brown, Lena, Gina. Like it was fine. They wasn't the same as our core group. Not Scar wasn't his brother. It wasn't Scar wasn't Mufasa's brother. Then who was he? Don't you say nothing about my brother. I didn't entertain the live movies, Beyonce or not. It's the 90s version only for life. That part. And that's just what it is. And that's just that on that. I'm ready for the Shy. Latoya, if they play in my face this season of the Shy, I don't know what to tell you, sis. Because those are probably videos I do solo because I know Tyra doesn't watch The Shy. But is this the last season? It need to be the last season probably. But if they don't fix it, Jesus. If they don't fix it, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do because do better. Do better. But y'all be on the lookout in the general chat of the Discord. And I'll be in there later. I'll be in there before our movie night tonight to watch the 5 Heartbeats. Y'all know I love you real bad. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for all the newbies who are here, who came through. Um, oh, can we have a Cinderella watch along? I can't stand Drew Barrymore today, but that rendition is my fave, especially Angelica Houston. And how can anyone have a pebble in their shoe line? We definitely can. Y'all need to put for me in the suggestione box on the Discord if you have any movies or shows that you want to do watch parties for. And we'll try to get them. Like I'm thinking about doing a calendar for like watch parties so we know in advance, and that way we can kind of keep to a schedule. Y'all know I like the I-10 by 10. I like a schedule, honey. I like a calendar. So let me know. But yeah, be over there and maybe we'll do a Lifetime thing today and watch that movie. That one actually does look good with the chick from Ghost Power Book 2. I think that might be good. But yeah, keep your eye out over there. And again, y'all, thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for everyone who came through and just chopped it up with us today. And I will see y'all members tonight. And then Monday, we have Mondays are for Mayfair, honey. We'll be back to talk them raggedy Mayfairs. And be looking out for some new additions to the calendar weekly. But yeah, I love y'all so, so much. Stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video.
No hold 'em. So lay your cards down, 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 down. So park your Lexus and throw your keys up. Go round, 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 round. And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance with you. Come pour some sugar on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be a bitch, come take it to the floor now. Woo.